So here I'm going to be showing you how to automatically sell digital products without a website. I'm going to be using StanStore, and they come with the ability to try them for free. So if you'd like to follow along, you can click the link down below in the description or the pinned comment to do so. Let's begin. So the great thing about StanStore is that they allow you to get up and running very quickly, and ultimately you're just going to be sending people to a checkout page which they host for you, and when they purchase, your customers are going to get them automatically. You don't need a website, you don't have to blog or do anything funky like that. So when you're on the inside, we're going to be going to My Store and we're going to be doing Add Product. And since we're going to be selling some digital products here, clearly we want to click on Webinar. Just kidding, making sure you're paying attention. We want to click on the digital product button right here. Alright, so we have two big steps here. We're going to have our thumbnail and we're going to have our checkout page, and we can tinker around with the options, so I'm going to go through step by step with you. First step on here is picking a style. We have button, we have callout, and we have preview. Me personally, I think callout is going to look the best here. Now I'm not going to take too much time going through a lot of the aesthetics here. If you want to create a thumbnail to use, maybe you have something that's an ebook or your logo, you can put it right here and it's going to show up right here. So pretty straightforward, right? Now what we want to do is let them know what they're going to be purchasing. So get my blank now. What is it going to be? Is it going to be an ebook? Is it going to be a video course? Is it going to be a training? Let's just say something like ebook, just to keep it simple now. Now this is pretty important here. Under the subtitle it says, we will deliver this file right to your inbox. I like keeping that there just so the person knows exactly where to get their ebook when they're going to be done. So we'll keep that there. And then from there, I'm just going to do click here to continue to let them know that they have to click on this button to get exactly what they're looking for. It's a call to action, so it gives them some guidance. Pretty straightforward, right? We haven't done anything difficult. I mean, you can change around your thumbnail if needed, but that actually looks decent too if you want to keep it like that. Let's click on next, and this is our last final big step. Alright, first and foremost, we have an image. This is going to be ideal if you have the title of your ebook, if you have, say, like an ebook cover or maybe your logo. I do have one that fits here, so I'm going to click on choose image and get it from my computer. Alright, so here's my logo, or we want to make it a little bit something like that, and we can move it. I think that's going to be fine. Let's use this photo. So I'm going to say this is going to be in Marketing Island ebook. We have Get My Ebook Now. So description body. Here's what's great about this. We can generate with AI, or we can just simply use this right here to kind of fill it in. So this would be something like this ebook. Let's remove this. If you want to just go this route, right? We'll teach you everything you need to, and this is going to be, this should be like bracket, right? This will be like a big benefit, right? That you can fill in. And then from there, this guide is for you if you're looking to, grow on social media, generate leads and sales around the clock, sell your digital products automatically on social media without needing a website, things like that. But I actually do believe that their generate with AI is actually pretty good. So I'm going to show you how to use this. If you want to go this route and keep adding like benefits, you can certainly do that. Let's click on generate with AI. And briefly describe your product and what makes it special to your audience. So you get up to 800 characters here. I'm going to very quickly type it in, and when I'm done, I'll show you what I wrote, and then we'll generate it, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so this is something pretty basic. The Marketing Island ebook showcases how I gained over 30K followers in 30 days while generating leads and sales around the clock using TikTok. You could probably be a little bit more specific. This is just an example, but if you have more, feel free to tell it more because you'll get a better overall answer. So I'm going to click on generate, and when it's done, I will get back to you. Alright, and so here we are. Are you ready to skyrocket your social media presence and transform your online business? I'm going to kind of go through very quickly. Experience rapid growth like never before. Why choosing it. Embarking on a transformative journey. Harness the power of TikTok. Don't miss out. Testimonials if needed. And overall, this is a lot better than, say, like maybe plugging in a few things. So like I said, the more information you give it, the better it's going to be. So I think their AI here is actually pretty decent. What you'd want to do is click on replace. And from here, this is where you can kind of change a lot of the things. You can delete them, but I like the way it looks overall. If you don't have any testimonials yet, like if this is your first ever ebook, or at least the first time selling this one, you could always just like remove it, right? This is going to be business as usual. Anything you want to add or remove, you can do so. But like I said, I think that AI is much better in terms of creating content, giving you a template where you can just kind of change things around and go from there, okay? Next, we have Get My Guide. We can just do simply, once again, we can do Get My Ebook just to keep it very similar. Purchase is going to be fine. Buy Now is going to be fine as well. We also have the set price right here. So if you want to do a discount, you definitely can. Let's just say that the discount price is going to be $9.99. And previously it was going to be $19.99, but they are getting 50% off. And this can definitely help boost sales. Like if it was going to be that price, you can do that. When people see that the price was originally higher, they're like, ooh, discount, like let's purchase, right? It's just simple buying psychology. It's something that works very well. So if you want to use that, you certainly can, okay, based upon your price and the discount. Now we're moving to the collect info. We have name and email, and I recommend keeping it as is. You can add other fields like phone, text, multiple choice, drop down, or boxes. If you don't need any of these, I'd highly recommend not using them. The more fields you have here, or in other words, the more hoops someone has to jump through, the lower the chances of them converting and making a purchase. So this is the bare minimum. I think that's going to be completely fine, and I would recommend keeping it like that. Like I said, unless you're looking to get the phone number and actually call them, feel free to do that, but I think this is going to be great how it is. So upload your digital product. If you have an ebook, simply upload it right here. Or what you can do is redirect to a URL. Now you might be thinking, well, James, this is about, selling digital products automatically without having a website. However, you don't need to have a website to upload your file. You can do it on something like Dropbox. You can do it on something like Google Drive. Any simple type of free upload platform, you can do that. I've gotten a lot of free cheat sheets from other people and free, PDF ebooks where they just simply link it to their Google Drive. So you can do that as well. So it's really up to you. In this scenario, let's just say I have a file here. I'm going to make one up. All right, and that's just a made-up URL. I'm just putting it there as a placeholder, okay? So you can do Dropbox, you can do Google Drive, anything like that. It's really up to you. You can be creative with it. But if you have an ebook, you can always just upload it right here. Whichever one works best for you, feel free to do. And when we are done, simply click on the Publish button right here. Now what's going to happen, it's going to take you back to your store. You might not have anything else on it, but I do want to show you a tip here where if you have created anything in your Stan Store, if this is going to be the most important thing, what you want to do is drag it up to the top. This means it's going to get the most amount of eyeballs. This also means that it's above the fold so that whenever they showcase or come to your checkout page or your Stan Store, this is going to be at the top. You want to make sure what's most important gets the most amount of views, which ideally is going to be this. Let's actually go back to it now. Let's click on the actual title of it. And now what we want to do is click on the options section. This is going to be probably one of the last parts. This is going to be optional and additional, but I just want to show you how to edit it in case you want to know. So let's click on options. All right, and here, if we scroll down here, there's going to be some things that you can add. If you have a more upgraded account, you can do some of the bigger features here, but just specifically, let's go to the confirmation email. So your order from my username is here, and all the blue ones or the light gray ones that are highlighted, these are going to be auto-populated, so you don't need to change them out. So hi customer name, when they put in their name, it's going to show up there. Thank you for ordering the Marketing Island ebook. Here is your order, and this is going to be product files. You don't need to change anything because it's going to automatically either have the file or go straight to the link that you added in there. In my case, it was going to be the Dropbox link. If you wanted to add anything else, you can certainly do that, you are awesome. I'm just giving you an example, right? So you can put anything else you want here, but I just wanted to showcase this. This is going to be how they can actually get what they purchased. And that's originally why I said, make sure you check your inbox in the beginning so that they are very well aware of that whenever they purchase it, they just need to go to their inbox to be able to get it. That will help reduce anyone reaching out to you and being like, yo, where's my ebook? Okay, so when you are done with that, simply click on publish. Okay, and it's going to take you back to the beginning, and the very last step is going to be you being able to get paid. So if you go to the settings section right here, I'm just going to open it up in a new tab. All right, and what you're going to want to do here is go to the payments section. So there's two things you can do. You can use Stripe and you can also use PayPal, whichever one you want to do. I just have my Stripe set up here. This is what's going to allow you to get paid. Okay, and clearly this is very important. I'm not going to walk you through the steps of this because it's going to be your personal information. But if you already have a Stripe account, you're ideally just kind of logging in through that. If you don't have one, you're signing up. If you don't even have a Stripe account, you can use PayPal. It's really going to be up to you which one you want to use, but that's going to be the process that you can go through and get paid. It is very easy to do. Like it just says, enter in the specific information that you need. And that's going to be how you can integrate with either Stripe or PayPal. And ultimately, that's what allows you to get paid. So I'm going to go back to the store and just kind of show you how it works if someone wants to make a purchase. So I'm going to open it up in a new tab. All right, and so this is the Stan Store. Ultimately, they are fantastic on social media, say like TikTok or Instagram, even Facebook, anywhere else. It can work on desktop as well, but when we saw the preview, it's very nicely sorted for anyone to make a purchase. So let's say this is going to be your ebook. They're going to click here to continue and get my ebook now. And as you scroll down right here, this is going to be the name, this is going to be the email, and this is going to be the purchase. If you don't have this set up yet, I believe it's not going to be shown there, but given the fact I do have mine set up, obviously they can make a purchase. And obviously I'm going to be getting paid through Stripe in this specific example. That is going to conclude this tutorial about how you can automatically sell digital products without a website using Stan Store. They are a fantastic platform when it comes to getting up and running very quickly, especially if you already have traffic. You can throw this in on Instagram, you can throw it in on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever it's going to be, and direct people to that link where you don't need an official website or hosting or anything like that, because ultimately what they're doing is kind of going to a checkout page, making the purchase, and they can automatically get it sent to their inbox, which is kind of like a dinosaur age of doing that. I don't know who would do that, but maybe some people do. This is the automatic way, and it's going to save you a lot of time. If you got any value out of this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up as it helps me out a ton. And of course, if you want to test out Stan Store, you can try them for free by clicking the link down below in the description or the pinned comment. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy.